it was a lot of people on social media, Twitter specifically, who were mad because my mixtapes made an Atlanta Mount Rushmore and they forgot Gucci. Now, my theory is they didn't put Gucci because Gucci wasn't born and raised in Atlanta. He moved there when he was 9. But also, if that's the case, then they would have to take Jeezy off because Jeezy was born in North Carolina. And then he lived in Macon, and then he moved to Atlanta. I believe Rich Homie Quan, Baby, and Future are all born and raised in Atlanta. If I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me in the description box. I mean in the comments. But that's what I feel. I feel like they didn't put Gucci on there because he was born and lived in Alabama for the first 9 years of his life. Now, in my opinion, Gucci would go up there. In my opinion, all the way around the board, it'll be Jermaine Dupri, Gucci, Future, Jermaine Dupri. If we just going rappers, Gucci, Future, T.I., and Jeezy. If we just going straight rappers. But if we doing producers, I would have to go Jermaine Dupri, Gucci, Future, and probably T.I. or Jeezy. But that's just my opinion, man. Y'all can tell me what y'all think. I definitely feel like Gucci, as y'all can see, I'm real skeptical of who I put on there. I'm saying my answers are real slow because when you think about it, so many Atlanta rappers contributed to Atlanta as a whole in different ways. But I feel like you can't say Atlanta without saying Gucci. Gucci did an interview with Dirty Boys, the radio station, E.T. and Stewie Rock, and he said, I'm the greatest thing that ever happened to Atlanta. And I'm not even from Atlanta, and I still believe that because I know so many people who, when they think of Atlanta, they think of Gucci. So I feel like it's only right that they put the East Atlanta Center on there like that. He called himself East Atlanta Center. Like, he done did so much for Atlanta. He done put on a lot of people. He was one of the first people to work with Nicki. And she's not even from Atlanta. But I didn't even mean to say Nicki. He was one of the first people to work with the Migos, you know what I'm saying? He was one of the first people to work with Waka Flocka, OJ the Juice Man, Migos. I think I said Migos. He just brought that whole sound to Atlanta that a lot of people look up to in and out of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people. He was one of the first people to put Future on. Like, he did a tape with Future called Free Bricks. He did he put Young Scooter on. Who else did he put on, man? Like, so many people, a lot of them not even from Atlanta, but those were just some of the few people that I could think of that he put on for that's from Atlanta. Like I said, he worked with Soulja Boy early, Future, OJ the Juice Man, Waka Flocka, Young Scooter, I don't know if I said Migos again. Shit, he worked with Jeezy first, if we want to be real. Jeezy, from what I read, Jeezy wasn't big on the radio. He was big in the streets, but he wasn't big on the radio. His first time being big on the radio was with So Icy. So if you want to be technical and you want to count Mount Rushmore, you can't put Jeezy up there without Gucci, because Gucci and Jeezy did the So Icy. And you know, he just contributed a lot to Atlanta music, you know what I'm saying? But so did Shorty Low. Shorty Low came out and changed the sound with the snap music, along with the Franchise Boys. D4L and the Franchise Boys changed the culture to the dancing and the snap music, which highly inspired Soulja Boy. So that's my opinion on this Goats of Atlanta list. top 4. I personally, like I said, if we just going strictly rappers, Gucci, Future, Jeezy, and T.I. Gotta do that. But y'all can let me know who y'all would put on y'all top 4 Mount Rushmore Atlanta rappers. Honorable mention, Jermaine Dupri. And what was another honorable mention? Yeah, honorable mention, Jermaine Dupri for sure.